Hi, Christina Miller here from the Community Foundation of Louisville, and I am our new lead for Gift for Good Louisville 2021 that is scheduled for Friday, September 17th. It is the biggest day of local giving, and we hope that you guys will participate by donating to some of your favorite causes and missions like Big Brothers, Big Sisters. Joshua, how about you tell the folks who you are and what is your role here at Big Brothers, Big Sisters?
Yeah, of course. My name is Joshua Jean-Marie. I'm the communications manager here at Big Brothers Big Sisters, and I've been here for about 3.5 months.
Oh my gosh, so brand new. How are you liking it?
I'm loving it. It's awesome.
That's awesome. What do you love about working for a company like this?
Yeah, one of the reasons that I came to a place like Big Brothers Big Sisters is because of the impact and the stories that I've heard about this organization in the community, and I wanted to be a part of that. So my role allows me to be front and center of seeing those stories, sharing those stories, and telling people about those stories.
I love that. And we're going to actually talk a little bit about those stories here shortly. But first, tell the folks who may not have been connected to Big Brothers Big Sisters before about your all's mission and what you all do for the community.
Yeah, so our mission is to create and support one-to-one mentoring relationships that ignite the power and promise of our youth. And essentially what that looks like is we have families in our community who raise their hand. They say, hey, I want a mentor for my child. And then we have adults and we pair them together in a match. And we just create these dynamic, powerful, one-to-one mentoring relationships. And that's the heart and soul of our work. We believe that mentorship is key and that it's powerful.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And now, correct me if I'm wrong, how has COVID really affected your all's ability to find those big brothers and big sisters to be mentors for children throughout our community?
Yeah, if anything, for everyone, COVID has only made us more creative. So even when COVID hit, that didn't stop our work. We continue to make matches. We found creative and unique ways to engage our matches and to help them still come together. So we've had matches do cooking parties on Zoom. They've just gotten really creative with how they want to hang out with one another. So for some places, COVID just completely shut down, but we were just really honored to be able to continue to support our matches in our community during that time.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, do you all have a need for matches right now?
Oh, yes. Our biggest need right now is Big Brothers. We need Big Brothers for our program.
Okay, so guys, if you hear that and you're watching this and you've ever thought about being a mentor or making an impact in our community, please call up Joshua or Andrew, who will be talking here soon at Big Brothers Big Sisters Kentuckiana, and get involved and really make an impact. Now, Joshua, as we go actually to talk to Andrew, tell me a little bit about like an impact or a real world example of how Big Brothers Big Sisters Kentuckiana has shaped our community for the better.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you one story. We recently just celebrated 75 graduates in our program, and during that celebration, we had one little and big match, Billy and Isaiah, and their story really resonated with me. They've been matched for over 10 years.
Holy cow.
And just during this celebration, Isaiah talked about the impact that he's seen Billy had in his life, whether that's trying out sports or just becoming more confident with who he's becoming. And then while he was sharing his story, Billy actually stopped and said, "You've had an impact on my life." So one of the cool things about our program is we get to see the impact that the child has in their program, but we also hear from the bigs and say, hey, this has changed my life too.
I can only imagine. I've actually done mentorship before too, and I can firsthand tell you that the impact that it can have on your life in such a positive way. Yeah. Thank you so much,
You're
Joshua.
So welcome.
Now, actually, Andrew, come on in and join us, friend. How about you tell the crowd too who you are and what you do here at Big Brothers and Big Sisters?
Yeah. Hi, everybody. My name's Andrew Cookenbrode. I am the Development Database Associate here at Big Brothers Big Sisters. I'm on our fund development team working behind the scenes, keeping track of all the donations that come in. One of the biggest joys of the work that I get to do, that I've been doing since I got here in August, is I get to see what happens when everybody comes together and really kind of pitches in to help us do what we do, just what kind of impact that can have. Because
beautiful.
Yeah, every amount of funds that we raise, that determines ultimately how many matches we can afford to support. But I get to see that every one of those figures, it's made up of individual contributions, gifts from people who believe in what we do.
Well, and that is where Gift for Good Louisville really gets to step in, right, and help you guys raise those needed funds to be able to have more matches throughout the community and meet that need, as Joshua was speaking of, which you all do have right now, a need for Big Brothers especially. Talk to me about how many years have you guys participated in Gift for Good?
I believe that this will be our 5th year. Participating
Wow.
with
Oh
Gift
my
for Good
gosh.
Louisville.
That's amazing. That's so awesome. I love that.
And every one of them is just such a great opportunity for us to just connect with people and encourage, individuals across our city who are committed to making a difference in their community to just kind of capture some of that energy and harness it to make a difference for us.
Oh yeah, because the Giving Day is super energetic. I mean, we got free money going out every hour with our prizes, right? Like, it's an exciting time, truly. Now, tell me a little bit about what your guys' goals for the Giving Day this year, which again is on Friday, September 17th.
Sure. So, one of the things that, like I said, we look at every Giving Day as just an opportunity for engagement. One of the things we want to see is to get as many donors as possible, individuals, to step up and contribute any amount. So we like to hit triple digits. Let's shoot for 100, right? If you had 100 people all just give $15, that's a pretty low gift, right? It's not asking too much, right?
I spend that on a dinner, truly a nice dinner.
Lunch, on a nice day, to make a contribution of that amount. In the aggregate, funds a match for an entire year. And that professional support that is allowing that match to not just survive, but thrive and really make a difference. That is what allows us to have that impact, because that 1 year can maybe turn into 2 years, or maybe into 3 years, or maybe into 10 years, right?
Yeah, like with Billy,
Yeah, exactly. And so that's why our average match length is over 3 years long, but that requires that professional support that we're able to provide, which then requires everybody to pitch in and help us fund that important work.
That's amazing. Now, do you all have a goal that you want to raise in regards to the number of dollar amount you want to raise, or number of donors? I know you mentioned 100 donors, right?
Yeah, we hit that last year. We want to hit it again.
Awesome.
And we were able to raise about $20,000 last year, so it would be nice to, let's maybe crank that up to 25, 30, something like that.
Let's do it, guys.
I mean, let's just see what we can do, right?
Yes, and that's what we're seeing, honestly, from our organizations who continue to participate year after year, is just more and more funds that are raised for them. And a great way to do that, folks, is right through our peer-to-peer fundraising, where you actually have folks like you in the community who can fundraise for your favorite nonprofit, like Big Brothers Big Sisters, and get those dollars in there, right? Help them get to 25, get to 30K. Okay, let's go all the way up. No, this is awesome. Thank you guys so much. Is there anything that you all would want the community to know about Big Brothers Big Sisters that we have not touched on today? And I'll go ahead and give this to you, Joshua, too.
Yeah, I'll just add one piece. Something that we always share with people is a quick acronym, and it's ARC. And we encourage people to advocate for us. We encourage people to recruit for us. And most importantly, we ask people to contribute or give cash to us. So Give for Good Louisville is a great opportunity to do that. And we just want people to get involved. Young people in our community need us, and this is a great way to give your support. So thank you guys so much for being here.
Awesome. Well, it is lovely to be here with you guys. Make sure to follow hashtag Give for Good Lou on the Giving Day so you can see all the fun activity and, again, be a part of the excitement. Thank you all.
Thanks.